Okay, so let's begin by just finding our breath. Oh, first of all, I just want to welcome everyone to this channel and remind you that we post every Sunday a breathing pranayama class and a yoga qigong class. So welcome to our community. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please like and subscribe so we can keep, this helps our channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's begin now by bringing our energy inwards and finding our breath. And just try to find your breath. Try to notice the first place you feel your breath. It might be in the abdomen, it might be in the chest, might be the nose. And where in your body are you feeling your breath at this moment? Just find that place. And just be with that for a few moments. And as you're with that, you may start to notice that there's other places in your body where you notice your breath. And just notice what's happening. Notice what's happening with your breath and be with your breath for a few moments. You feel your rib cage expanding and contracting, your abdomen expanding and contracting. You may feel coolness and warmness at the nostrils. You may feel your shoulders coming gently up and down the collarbones. Just be with that in your body for a few moments. And now we're going to continue this inward practice. Continue this awareness of the breath for the rest of this session here. So we're going to give ourselves permission to work with the breath. The breath is something that's usually happening unconsciously, and we're going to give ourselves permission in this session here to work consciously with the breath. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this practice. You can do that now. Or you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. So let's begin by doing a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to take the right hand, bring the thumb and middle finger down to the palm. We're going to use the thumb, ring, and pinky fingers. We're going to bring awareness to this point between the eyebrows. We're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb and exhale from the point between the eyebrows down the left nostril. Inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale from the point between the eyebrows through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. And everyone now continue at your own pace. And for all of these breathing practices, you can choose to close your eyes, or you can leave your eyes open in a relaxed gaze, or you can partially close your eyes, whatever feels most comfortable to you. And you can experiment with going back and forth between those different positions for your eyes. Notice the pause at the end of the exhalation as you're breathing out each nostril, and notice the pause at the end of the inhalation when you're at the point between the eyebrows. And stop the practice, and we'll just sit for a moment. Feeling stillness around us, appreciating a restful state of not doing any practice. Okay, and now let's do another practice, we're going to work with the Ujjayi breath. So we're going to take the right hand. Again, we're going to use same mudra. Bring the first and middle finger down to the palm, the thumb and ring and pinky fingers. We're going to cover the right nostril with the right thumb. And we're going to exhale from this point between the eyebrows through the left nostril, using a slight constriction of the throat, the Ujjayi breath. And then after the breath is released, we're going to allow the air to come back in through both nostrils and then cover the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left. So let's begin this practice now. So we're going to have our mudra ready. Allow the air to come naturally through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril from the point between the eyebrows, slightly constricting the throat. Inhale back through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left, slightly constricting the throat. Inhale through both nostrils to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, slightly constricting the throat. And everyone now continue at your own pace. Again, with a reminder to have your eyes in any position that feels comfortable, closed, partially open, or relaxed gaze. And stop the practice. Or just sit for a moment. And now we're going to continue some work with the Ujjayi breath, but this time we're going to inhale. We're going to do like a little visualization exercise. So we're not going to use, we're not going to use, we're going to use both nostrils. We're not going to use any mudra. We're just going to have our eyes however we choose to have them, relaxed gaze closed or partially open. And we're going to visualize the air entering through the navel as we inhale through the nose. We're going to visualize this air coming up to the throat. And as we exhale through the nose, we're going to exhale with that slightly closed throat Ujjayi breath. So we're going to exhale. So we're inhaling with a visualization that we're inhaling through the navel and exhaling through the throat. So let's begin. Let's experiment with this exercise. Inhale, imagine the air coming in through the navel, rising to the throat. And as you exhale, slightly constrict the throat with the Ujjayi breath. We're exhaling through the nostrils. Inhale through the navel. It rises to the throat. And we're exhaling through the nostrils with the Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the navel, visualizing that breath rising to the throat, and exhale with the Ujjayi breath. And if you like, you can even visualize the exhalation coming out through the throat, even though you're actually exhaling through the nostrils, but you're constricting the throat. Inhale through the navel. It rises to the throat. Exhale with the Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the navel. It rises to the throat. Exhale with the Ujjayi breath. And everyone now, continue a few more rounds at your own pace. And stop the practice. Again, we'll just sit for a moment. And now we're going to go for some cobra breathing. We're going to inhale through the nose, leaning back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniffing some air through the nose. Exhale through the teeth. And stop the practice. And now let's do a few rounds of the cooling pranayamas. We'll begin by inhaling through the teeth, putting the tongue at the tip of the teeth, inhaling through the mouth, exhaling through the nose. Stop that practice and feel all that coolness in the mouth. And for the next of the cooling pranayamas, we're going to roll the tongue backwards. Again, inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. We'll stop that practice. And now the third of the cooling pranayamas, we're going to roll the tongue. I can't roll my tongue, so I'm just going to pretend. You can, if you're like me, you can pretend to roll your tongue or actually roll your tongue sides up and just inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. and stop the practice. And now we're going to move on to our sectional breathing for our final practice today. So we're going to remind ourselves where the sections are. You can bring your hands to your abdomen. Just feel the breath in the abdomen for a few moments. Feel that rise and fall. Bring your hands to your chest. Feel the breath in the chest. Bring your fingertips to your collarbones. Feel the breath in the collarbones. And now we're going to make a loose fist. Bring it here. Relax the elbows. So you have your loose fist in your lap. Relax the face. I'm going to bring all three parts of the breath together. So we're going to inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, pause, allow all that wonderful air to circulate and nourish the body. Exhale, drop the collarbones, pull in the chest, pull in the abdomen, big release. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Air is circulating, nourishing the body. Exhale, drop the collarbones, pull in the chest, pull in the abdomen. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, pause. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Pause. And now continue at your own pace with your own pauses. And you can have your eyes closed, as I prefer usually to close my eyes, or you can have them slightly open or just a relaxed gaze forward, whichever works best for you, or experiment with different places for your eyes. Experiment with your own pauses. Observe the pause at the top of the inhalation, the bottom of the exhalation, and remain in the pause as long as you're comfortable. Do not force yourself to hold your breath. So inhaling, abdomen, chest, collarbone, pausing, exhaling, dropping the collarbones, contracting the chest, contracting the abdomen. Everyone, continue at your own pace. And at the end of this next round, you can stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment. And thank you very much for joining me today.